Hello, Gary Hernandez here, and welcome to Cane Self-Defense with Master Gary Hernandez. I had somebody ask me a question about punches, and a gentleman by the name of David was asking me if someone's throwing full power punches at you, whether it's straight punch or haymakers, is the cane going to be able to stop a full power punch? And yes, it will, because basically this is a hard piece of wood. If you've got anything that's a hard, solid piece of wood or a piece of pipe or metal, and you hit that arm just right, you're going to deaden that arm. You're going to cause nerves. If you hit anywhere on the wrist and elbow, you're going to cause a pretty good amount of injury. Does that mean that person's going to hit the ground? No, but it's going to slow their process down and allow you to either A, hit them or get away. Now, Mr. Bob's going to come here and I'm going to explain something about blocking. I have two forms of ways I do things, whether it's open hand or with a cane, blocking and redirecting. Now, in traditional martial arts, when someone throws a technique, and if I just lift my arm up and he throws a wild haymaker, he's going to knock me down. So as he throws it, go ahead, I'm going to cut into it and I'm going to deaden that arm a bit. Okay? So I'm going to cut in, deaden that arm, and it's going to flop a little bit. The arm okay, sir?
It will be.
It's getting a little, okay, come on out. Sorry. But I use my bone to cut into that arm. So, and I've been doing martial arts for 41 years, so my bones are pretty solid. So you want to cut into it. So when you're using a cane, and I'm going to go a lot easier so we don't injure him, as he throws that technique, I'm going to cut into it. And I'm going to injure that arm. Now, when you injure someone and they feel pain, they start to want to go back. Then I can reach out and try to hook him. But what I'm going to do is, because he may throw multiple hand techniques. And what I'm going to do is just go real slow because I don't want to hurt him, and then I'll go to him. As he throws that, if I block here and he starts to throw another one, I'm going to cut across. Well, I better hit him real quick, because if not, and he starts throwing multiple techniques, one of them is going to slip in. So one of the best things I like to do when I'm blocking, as he throws that technique, as I jam into it, is strike him. Now he's going to be more easier to manage, and then I can hook him and do what I want because I'm causing more injury. Now, when you redirect, now if he throws a haymaker and I block, boom. He throws a straight punch and I block. Blocking is so I can counter strike or injure the arm. When I want to lock him, and this is going to apply to the cane in a second, I want to do what's called redirecting. So if he's throwing a straight punch, I redirect it. Because if I block real hard, it's going to move that arm out of the way. And now I have nothing. So what I'm doing is, he throws that punch, redirect it, and I can go into a lock. If he's throwing a haymaker, redirect it, it's still controlled, and I can go into a lock. Well, I'm going to use a foam cane so I don't injure him. So if he's throwing a straight punch, redirect it by simply moving my body as well and not having so much power. I'm more pushing his arm out of the way, aligning him up to hook him. If he's throwing a haymaker, same thing. Redirect it, and I'll slow that one down. That allows me to use the horn to hook him or go into his knee. Let me slow that down. As he's coming toward me slowly, I'm not striking it to injure that arm where it's going to pull back. I'm going to push it upward, but still control it. This is controlling it, and this is where the hooking mechanism allows me to come in. Because if I bash it real hard, he's going to pull back, and I'm going to have to chase him down. So you have blocking, where you want to jam hard into it to deaden nerves, to injure elbows, joints, and then you can kind of go after them. Or you have redirecting to where you can move it to where you want it to allow you for a lock or a takedown. So that's my opinion on those techniques. But in a nutshell, David, full power with a hard piece of wood, yeah, you're going to injure that arm. And the reason it's hard to really explain that in class, unless you kind of do what I did where I deadened his nerve with my arm, with my bone, you cannot do full power swings. I mean, you get some guy that comes in, oh, I'm going to swing you full power. I want to see what we're really going to do. No, you don't, because you're an idiot if you do that. I'm going to break his arm. I would not never allow a student to do that, and I would never hit them super hard with this cane because then I don't have a student and I'm going to hurt them. You're using the foam cane, allows you to have speed, but you're really not causing a lot of injury because you want to train safe. In the street, pop somebody. I've been hit by a cane pretty hard by myself, and students have hit me pretty hard. And let me tell you, it hurts. So I've been hit real hard in the leg where it's injured me and it hurt me. So Mr. Bob's been hit also. So in a nutshell, when you block, jam it hard into it, deaden that nerve. That'll allow you time. It'll slow them down. Will it stop them 100%? Probably not, but it's going to make them back up. It's going to injure something and allow you to get in to finish with a strike. For a takedown, redirect and hook them. So David, I hope that answers your question. If it doesn't, let me know, but I hope it answers your question, and it definitely will work. So Gary Hernandez, and thank you very much.